What's up, everybody? This is the Vol Club recap. As you can tell, I am not Thomas Worden. I am a much better looking version in front of the camera today. I am Will Watkins, the other half of More Steam, our other show. Thomas is out somewhere gallivanting across the world, improving himself in Peru, doing leadership training and all those things because he's such a nice person. I'm not. I'm here to talk to you guys about what's happening in Tennessee sports. Let's get into it. First off, let's dive into it. Swimming and diving. The Big Orange Divers looked solid at this Auburn Invitational to round out 2024. So that was the final event of the year. Three Vols advanced to the finals. Owen Redfern set a career high at 359.1, a 35-point improvement from his previous dive. Tremendous showing from Owen there. So hopefully they can keep it up going into the year 2025. Then the team went down to Georgia for the UGA Diving Invitational, where freshman Bennett Green swept the prelims and the finals in both the 1 meter event as well as the 3 meter event. A dominant performance from the freshman. Jumping into football, talk about the sport that usually I'm talking about on More Steam. Obviously, we all saw the game in Columbus. I'm not going to talk about it. We lost. We all know that. 42-17. It sucked. It was cold. But before I jump off about football completely, I do want to say, wishing the best of luck to all our Tennessee athletes that are going pro. Really excited for you guys to take that next step in your journey. Obviously, we're all wishing them well. They're great Vols. They meant a lot to us here as a program, taking us from the Pruitt era and the lows of that to the highs that we felt over the last 4 years. So we want to make sure we give a special shout out to those guys and wish them well on their next step. Hopefully they're all making the league. Excited to watch them on Sunday and for them to keep giving the University of Tennessee a shout out before each game. On to the next one. We're going to go women's basketball. It's Kim Caldwell. The Lady Vols have been on a tear since we've been gone. So Thomas skipped a couple weeks, so I'm filling in here. So you've got the Lady Vols crushing it. You got a 90-75 win over Memphis, a 92-67 win over Richmond, 102-61 win over Tulsa, 114-50 over Winthrop, a 91-78 win at Texas A&M to open SEC play. Terrific start for Kim Caldwell in her career here. She is crushing it right now. Now, that said, we did have a little setback in the most recent game. Had a loss, the first one of her season, first one of her career here, but we're going to look to rebound that, and I know that Kim will have the girls ready to play as we move into SEC play completely and head on into March. Lady Vols will face LSU tonight here on Rocky Top. We'll have an update for you next week to see how that goes. I'm going to tell you right now they're going to get a win. Hopefully this comes true when you see me next week. And while we're talking about dominant starts to the season, we'd be remiss not to talk about the Tennessee men's team. They are off to a hot start. 84-36 win over Western Carolina, 82-64 win over MTSU, 67-52 over Norfolk State, and a blockbuster, massive win, as we always do when we play Calipari, 76-52 to open up SEC play. Now that said, much like the women's team, hot start. A little bit of a setback recently. Went down to Gainesville, put up literally the worst performance in the history of college basketball, but that's okay. If you're gonna lose a game, why not make it a statistical anomaly? We know that's probably never gonna happen again. So as the guys look to bounce back, I know that's gonna be something on their mind. They wanna recover from that performance. I look to the leadership of Zakai, Mayshak, and those guys, take the team, lead them out of that loss, bounce back as we face the rest of the SEC schedule. And what better place to look to bounce back than to return Rick Barnes going home, going to Texas, the fake UT, the not real UT, the bad orange. We're headed down to Austin on Saturday. Again, I'm looking for Zakai and Mayshak to lead the team down there, get back, get right to where they were, look like the #1 team in the country again, and I'm sure get a little sweet revenge for Rick back at his home. So excited to see him on Saturday. We'll have the recap for that next week, but for now, go Vols.